What's her name?
Lance.
Listen here, Lance. Lance? What the fuck did I just hear, Lance?
Did you say Lance?
No.
That sounded like Lance.
No, I said Nance. That's what I said, Nance.
It sounded like Lance.
Look, I'm Al Pacino, okay? I love the pussy, all right? Lay your ass back down and look at the stars.
When you wrote I love the pussy, was you thinking of dangling your dice on Lance's forehead?
Nah, hell no. What? Come on, look.
Man, everyone's gay once in a while.
I'm not gay.
This
How about we do
Hollywood.
this? How about we all get back to work?
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Cool.
We got a big day tomorrow. Get focused.
Alpha, if you untie me, I will literally suck your dick right now.
I told you for the last time, I love the pussy.
I'll cradle the balls, stroke the shaft, work the pipe, and swallow the gravy.
And we're back to the Second Round Podcast. Another week, another fucking doing nothing, wishing I was a millionaire. What about you guys?
That's
Fucking bullshit.
no difference.
Yeah, it's absolutely outrageous that I'm not a millionaire yet. Like, could you imagine just pimp walking?
Do you
into a
buy
fucking room?
lotto tickets?
Yeah, I do. Not every time though. My thing is once
I
it
wait
gets
till it
past
gets
60,
over 40 million.
I go 60.
You go 60.
I got a lotto ticket from 2 weeks ago. I still got to cash in, so we could be millionaires.
I love how you use the word "we" there. I'm holding you to that, motherfucker.
Yeah, true that.
You're getting shot down if you think that you win that lottery and I'm not coming. I'm not coming for it.
Hey, don't shout out our YouTube.
Oh yeah, you too. We're gonna run 3 cameras on this one, and I'm gonna get off my ass and do some more editing. And it's gonna look good.
What camera are we even looking at on our side?
So ours is the
So many
farthest one to the
cameras.
left. The boys is the one in the middle, and the wide shot of all of us at the same time is the one on the side.
That one in the middle can see us.
No, can see them.
No, it's
Okay, I
that's
was gonna
us.
say.
And then the
Oh,
one,
okay.
That one over there, I guess, is the whole thing.
All right,
yeah?
there we
Probably
go.
should have talked about this with you guys before the pod started, but yeah, those cameras. Listen, just fucking act like they're not on. Enjoy each other's presence.
It's your world, Hag.
Well,
Who's living in it?
No,
I do
damn
act like
right.
they're not on because I look at the videos and I'm like fucking slumped over like a. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm like this,
Watch your
dude.
words, buddy. Watch your words.
NFRs, no NFRs.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Can you imagine? Just if we just started throwing them out, we'd go viral. Not for a good reason.
Not for anything good.
Not
No.
for the right reasons.
Be terrible people.
Upload to TikTok.
So
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We'll try to get TikTok going.
Yeah.
Follow our Instagram at Second Round Pod.
Yeah.
YouTube, Second Round Podcast. Subscribe.
I'm gonna put that shit in the description. No questions.
Subscribe!
I hate
All
you.
right.
That's so much work.
Look at the
What's
big ol'
TikTok
wave.
handle? Second Round Pod?
Second Round Pod.
Okay.
We don't have any videos yet.
No, but we
It's-
will.
We're going to get there.
We're getting there.
One thing at a fucking time here, please.
Yeah, like I work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, Hank's got enough shit to do, and none of us are
And Josh from Bay Roberts.
are fucking smart enough to know how to do it. And Hank's got all the shit on his computer, so
Yeah.
balls in your court, bud.
Balls in my buddy. I'm dribbling, just dribbling.
You're dribbling.
I can't take the shot. I'm just fucking dribbling.
Yeah.
You're talking about doing like a screen recording or something for TikTok.
Yeah. Rebecca or whoever it was just screen recorded our video and like made a TikTok out
That's
of
actually
it,
a perfect
which is
idea.
a really
I
good
don't know why I
idea.
never thought of that.
Yeah.
Can you get the audio from a screen recording though?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's in good quality.
So
it's
if
solid.
can you like anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this now, but
Well,
anyway.
we can, hey, it's
If you like
interesting.
record it from YouTube, can you like crop it so it's like just that, or like are you gonna be like where should get the recording from?
So I'm assuming she got the recording from last episode, which was full screen. It's the first episode I did full screen because I lost one of the cameras.
Yes, but if
so
you're
this episode is also going to be full screen. I'm going to actually edit it all together, so it's going to be jumping between all 3 shots.
okay.
So when she screen records, it will be good. The only thing I need made, which, we're, going through a little rebranding. Shout out to Jacob Manning. He's a great guy. We've got some ideas floating. But we just need a logo that doesn't have that black background. I need
Yeah.
something that's transparent.
He
that I put
he
on the
can do
screen.
it so that he gives you one with a background and then he gives you just
yeah,
the logo.
Yeah, which is what we need.
Because
I'm
he's
gonna
the
need you to
goat.
hunt that guy down for us, please.
He's the goat.
He
Love
is, he's
that
a
guy.
great guy.
He is a great guy.
He made
answers-
my DJ logo.
He's a
Solid.
busy lad too,
He
so
is.
we'll
Oh,
see.
man.
He,
all
I was
time.
talking to him the other day. He's going to Boston for work
I
this
literally.
week.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry.
He got no headphones on this
Strike
week.
one, Zach. Strike one.
One interruption count.
No headphones.
Oh, I was just talking to him the other day. He works for the Premier of Nova Scotia. He got a sick job. And he's so fucking good at what he does. Like, he did graphic designing in school, but he's also like a wicked fucking photographer.
Oh, he's unreal.
So he's going to Boston because there's like history between Boston and Nova Scotia. I don't really know
What,
much
the
about
Boston
it.
Tea Party, throw 'em tea in the water or some shit. Germans.
No, not that.
I'm sorry.
That's what the Boston Tea Party was.
That
Yeah, but
episode
it
of
was
Street Life is
English,
Zack and
yeah.
Cody.
Yeah.
What's with
that
the
is
German
that is
thing?
an episode, and the
We
buddy's
throwing
tied,
Germans out here.
and buddy's tied to the tree.
You
Adolf.
got a problem with Germans?
Trying to be racist?
No, but thanks. Okay, thanks for throwing that in the air.
Hags? Racist? First TikTok caption?
My name is
I
Hags.
have German friends.
Do you?
Name one.
Well, I guess I would call her a friend if she ever watching this. Henrika, I still consider you a friend. She was in my journalism class. We like texted and shit about like school. And,
Like
Is she a
like
real
German?
German or a fake German?
like came from
Where's she
Germany.
From? Where?
Germany.
What city?
I don't fucking know. I've never asked her.
So you're
Probably
not
made
that.
that shit up.
But
you guys
no.
aren't that
What's your
close
favorite
friends.
soccer
then.
team?
Yeah. What's her favorite color?
What's your favorite beer?
Is it orange? Yellow? Red? Black? You know, the
Do you
German
want me to
flag?
message her right now and find some of this shit out? Like, what are we doing here?
She
I
from
don't know,
Dusseldorf?
Just trolling.
Is Dusseldorf a place? Now you're fucking. with
actually
me.
is.
Might
It's
be a
her,
trick
it's her
question.
brother
It actually
Leon
is, isn't it?
Draisaitl.
No, her last name is Will. I don't even want to
From
try and do it in a
Hamslagen?
German accent. But
Stutzel.
Wilhelm. What?
Hamslagen? She from Hamslagen?
Maybe. Maybe. She sent me a
That's
couple.
fake city.
She back in the day when I was. Well, yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't trust anything you're saying right now. She lives out in St. Philip's.
That was a
but I-
very good improvised.
Yeah.
Name. That
It
was
was.
good.
It
Ham's
was.
lagging.
I'm under the gun. I'm out here doing work for the boys, and I'm just getting shit on, called a racist. Lord.
We'll let the TikTokers decide.
Yeah. Just they're the real good fucking vote. That
That's
we
the
need.
community. We need to get
polls on
into the new Twitter community. Let's get
Oh,
verified.
Oh my
that
$8
is-
a month. We can do
Twitter's
what we
not
want.
going to be around another fucking 2 months.
That is.
Ship
I don't.
sailed.
That
listen.
is so terrible.
Here's the thing, though. Yes, it's terrible, but as I am a bad person at heart, in the sense of I live for that kind of troll. Like that
It
to
is-
me
it is one big
hilarious.
troll.
Like the fact that the fucking stock market and like buys businesses were crashing. Like obviously when you
What
get
are you
in,
talking
when we,
about?
so
You didn't see
you
that?
didn't see this?
What?
So I can't remember the name of the company, but they basically someone verified themselves and then changed their name to the company, said that they were gonna stop like importing oil out of wherever, and the company lost like billions in stock, like just immediately dropped. People
They
were bailing.
went in and bought a bunch of it and just bounced right back up.
I don't fucking
I don't
know.
know.
It's
Maybe
Maybe
it bounced back, but we're not
it's-
talking
it's-
about
the
that.
point is not about the bounce back. It's about that the bounce
a
happened.
elite way to make money and also illegal.
Probably. I mean, that actually could be why they did it. For all we know, it wasn't Joe Blow down the street. It was literally the company.
So what's all the new rules with Twitter now? Like I don't know.
There are none.
There is none, and there shouldn't be. I want it to be the Wild fucking West, man. I want crazy
Didn't-
shit. I want the troll.
Wasn't there something about like you can't express freedom of speech on Twitter or something? now?
So
Like,
that's kind of what Elon wanted to stop. Which, in not to get too political, but there's a difference between freedom of speech and like actually being a crazy
Being a
person
racist
and
and
racist
Yes,
and shit.
being an
yes.
absolute
So
sicko.
Elon was like completely supportive of just any free speech. So he bought Twitter, and that's his mantra that like you can basically say anything.
He calls himself a free speech absolutist,
Yeah,
which means no matter what you say,
you
it
can say it.
goes.
Because Jay, I told you guys about before, he was like a huge Twitter guy, like always tweeting, and now he's just like completely deleted it. He don't want any part of it anymore.
It's probably like a PC lib or something.
I don't really know. I don't know.
Which government party does he support?
They support
know.
NDP.
I have no idea.
Sounds like. I'm just joking.
Are you though?
There is a lot of that reaction to Twitter. I don't really know all the facts. I know that he fired a bunch of fucking people from
Oh
Twitter.
yeah, but
Like,
that makes sense because Twitter isn't a very profitable. Like they were never trying to run. I think I could be quoting out of my ass here, but I'm pretty sure
We
like
don't know fuck about fuck, man.
no,
Sorry.
we don't know fucking
So we
about
like,
fuck,
don't
but
know fuck about
That should
fuck.
just be the
But-
name of the podcast.
but like
That's our
I'm-
company slogan.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they like have never turned a legitimate profit. Like obviously they pay their employees and people make money, but like the company itself doesn't like turn a profit. So what he did was he realized, and two, hey, he's a businessman. He made Tesla. Look, you can agree or disagree with his politics, but he knows how to fucking make money. And what he did was he was like, well, I can do half of this with AI, and just fucking demolished their workforce. Like fired the
And then
CEO, everything.
within like a couple hours of him buying Twitter, like people were like just dropping M-bombs all over the place. And
Yeah.
he's like, this is
And
heavy.
like he has a lot of advertisers.
That's fucked,
So
man.
there's pretty,
Twitter
there's no
makes
rules.
money. It's free,
Yeah.
right? You make it off of advertisers for the most part.
Yeah.
And like they lost a shit load of advertisers.
How much
Yeah.
did he buy for? 40 billion, was it?
Something like that.
Something like that.
You bought it.
The
Like
guy owns a fucking space
$54
program.
like a share or something crazy, and then like it was valued like 40. Like, it was,
Yeah.
like, and it tanked after. So like
Jesus.
he's probably like wiped $20 billion of market value off the fucking face of the earth with Twitter already.
But like,
Imagine just like
pissing away $20 billion.
Yeah.
but like the crazy thing is, that's chump
fuck.
change.
I'm losing sleep over losing
It's
20
not, though.
bucks.
He's a billionaire, but that's not chump change. It's a lot of
But
money.
it's chump change because I'm willing to bet he's gonna get most of it back. Like it's just waves, man. Like that's all that is.
Hey
is
Josh,
waves.
Josh, I'm like pissed off that I'm gonna lose $20 in our Philly bet
Why?
'cause they're doing shit now.
Yeah. We all knew that. I don't know why you made that.
I'm
bet.
still on the wagon that they're gonna make the playoffs, but
You can be on any wagons you want, buddy. Fucking, you ever play Red
You
Dead? You
should
can
have
get a
said
lot
New
of wagons.
Jersey, Stevie. I would have
Oh,
New
man.
Jersey, and then they went on a 10-game winning streak. So
you see what? Sorry, I don't mean to talk about sports already, but Jack Hughes was asked in the like after a game or practice or something. They were like, "How is New Jersey gonna like be able to play 60 minutes, a full game of hockey, pretty much, and like not make too many errors?" And Jack Hughes was like, "Well, we're on a 9-game heater right now, so I think we're doing pretty good."
Yeah, seen that.
guy
He's-
just oozes confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not? He's just man rocket and he's fucking potting points and shit. I mean, I do think he's a little overrated, but he's a great fucking player.
Trade him in my dynasty league before he blew up. Rotted.
Sadness.
Oh.
Sadness.
Sad times.
Sadness. Speaking of
Rough
trips
fucking
and
patch.
sports and shit, what the fuck? How was your trip to Toronto, Stevie?
Oh, we had a sick time. I was actually, as I was watching the game, I was thinking about like things I wanted to say to you guys on the pod. Are we gonna do this now, or we want to save it for after? Like,
what do
the
you
second
mean?
half?
Like, we don't need to talk about sports, but I'd love to hear about your trip.
Well, the trip itself was very fun. Like, met up with a bunch of Mackenzie's family, who like she hasn't seen in years, and like we just like ventured around. Like, so Jay and Rebecca live in like 10 minutes away from downtown Toronto, so they live in this really nice neighborhood. So like, what's wrong?
I'm just trying to fix a level, but you're good. I was
Oh.
trying to tell by the bottoms of the fucking remotes, but then I realized they're the same. So I was
Oh.
like, fuck. Anyways, we're good. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so they live on the in the beaches. I don't know if you heard of that before.
The beaches?
Yeah.
Beach.
I don't know the name of the actual beach, but like the neighborhood itself is called the Beaches.
Is it like a bunch of condos and stuff, or
No, it's all really big ass houses. And I don't know if you heard about their housing market, but like you can't get like
Oh, their housing market is fucking criminal.
yeah, like our house that we have in Paradise, it'd be like $2.5 million.
Probably. Yeah, with the land that you have, probably
Yeah.
2-3 million.
And like it's just fucked, and they're looking at trying to get a new house now, and they don't want to be too close to downtown Toronto and blah blah blah. But like it was overall, the trip was great. Lots of like we've seen a lot of cool things that you wouldn't see if you were like staying downtown Toronto,
Yeah.
because like they were actually bringing us around places. But Jay was actually on set for a movie that's coming out on Shudder. It's a horror movie, so I didn't see him very much. He was out in Hamilton
Jay
recording.
who?
Bear Rochelle, the
Okay, yeah, you were with him, right?
yeah. But
Okay.
so
So
the
we were
guy
the-
called a PC Lib? Is that the J we were talking?
yes, and he's
Oh.
he's absolutely like fully liberal as far as I know. Like I don't know. I don't want to speak on his political views, but like I think
That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the guy from Goon.
I remember
Yeah.
you saying
Yeah.
that like Mackenzie.
It never struck a chord with me, and then I was like, wait, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
He must
so
have
we
money. I was
we
like,
stayed at his
wait,
house.
Jay, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's him. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
lived in Montreal or something.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
he
Can we
grew up in
take?
Quebec,
Can
but
we take
in
a fucking
Montreal.
pause? 'Cause I
Mackenzie's
don't think-
cousin-
Casually talking to a celebrity.
Isn't Mackenzie's
Yeah.
cousin, right?
so Mackenzie's cousin is Rebecca, and Rebecca married Jay, and
Right.
Jay is Jay Baruchel.
the comedian.
Yeah,
Like
Right, you gotta
li-
start
yeah.
your story with
Yeah,
that.
you gotta
I
articulate
feel like I
that.
told you guys this on the pod
No,
before.
you have, but
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
was
but
also
like-
like probably 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
so-
a little more articulation here, my
All
brother.
right, so
Because now this is what we like to call a clip. Like, we
all
could
right,
go,
all right. So
get him on the pod.
All right.
Let's-
Listen, he would next time he's in Newfoundland. I said I was going to do that, but when I seen him over the summer, the next day he went to Marystown. So, But when he comes to Newfoundland, hopefully next summer, I can do my best. He loves this shit. Like, I told him we were running a podcast and how, like, we talk just stupid shit and then sports. He's like, that's, like, so sick. He's a beauty. Like, he's literally, like,
Hey,
one of us.
hey,
Yeah, he
quick
seems
question.
like a good guy.
He's so fucking
Two
funny.
things. First thing, okay? Number one, seems like a great guy. Would love to get to know him just as a human being. Number two, let's get some of that clout and let's get him a little follow.
Well, he followed Mackenzie on Instagram the other day because Mackenzie commented on his like Instagram reel or something,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, I want him to follow me.
No, listen, with all due respect, Stevie, you're a good-looking dude. You're gonna get enough followers. We need him to follow the Second Round podcast. It's pretty fucking simple. No, I'm trolling. Not really though.
So okay, the story is he okay, Mackenzie, my girlfriend, obviously.
No,
Not obvious.
not
Her cousin is Rebecca. Rebecca married Jay like in 2018. I want to say.
How many kids do they have?
They don't have any kids yet.
For anyone that
Family
doesn't know
tree?
who Jay is,
Jay,
Yeah.
So Jay is Jay Baruchel, who's like a famous, very famous actor, comedian, like
he was the
author.
he was the second actor. He was the guy that played alongside Sean William Scott in Goon,
Yeah,
and he's also in This Is the End.
He's
He's
the-
the guy with the puffy hair, and he's fucking hilarious.
and he's
Unreal.
Hiccup in Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs, which
Yeah.
everyone knows him
Voice.
for. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
He's the guy that got his guts blown out in Tropic Thunder.
that too.
Yes, he was also in Tropic Thunder.
yeah.
The guy's got a fucking resume.
He's
He
a,
does.
He's
Yeah.
a
Work-
Seth
he's worked-
Rogen. Seth
Seth
Rogen's,
Rogen.
him and
Seth Rogen's best friend.
he's yeah. I was gonna say he's like great friends with Seth Rogen. Like,
he's just
he goes to NHL awards,
elite talent.
award shows. Like,
Elite
Canadian
talented,
celebrity.
man. Yeah.
yeah. So
He's still funny. His funniest movie's Goon, man. He's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Oh,
in Goon.
that's debatable. I think This Is the End is funnier than Goon.
No, I just mean like his performance.
That's fair. That's fair. But I
He,
think the overall movie.
Because in This Is the End, he was like the pouty friend that
Yeah.
just wanted to hang out with Seth, and he
Yeah.
hates James Franco. And it's so anyway, yeah, he's fucking funny in that too.
he got his first piece of work was when he was like 12, and it was like he was like drowning in a pool or something like that. I can't remember exactly, and he like got. I'm pretty sure
Jesus.
he was killed off like in the show, and I think so. Like, anyways, like
Can we get his IMDb up? On my phone.
but yeah, funny story about Goon. Actually, I went to the Hockey Hall of Fame on like the Tuesday we were up there or something, and like you know me, I'm like reading every fucking thing I can see, and
Yeah.
anyways, there's this like little area of the Hockey Hall of Fame where there's like media stuff, so like
Yeah.
there was copies of movies and whatever there, and there was a huge poster of Goon. So I took a picture and showed him, and I was like, "You're pretty much in Hockey Hall of Fame," because he's a huge Habs fan. He loves hockey, and he's seen that, like, he was so pumped. He's like, "That just made my fucking day." Like,
Yeah,
it seemed like it was such a huge deal to him to be in that. Of course, it would be, but
I'm down. Let's get SRP on the map, and
Oh.
then we'll be in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
there will be an
Hockey
Hall of
Hockey Hall of Fame is dope though. We went there. Geez, I'm after being there a handful of times now, but
Yeah.
it's subtle flex. But we were
Subtle.
there. Me and were you there with us that time?
Yeah,
It was me, you, Sean, and Porter, I believe.
Yeah.
And we went there, and fuck, man, we must have
Hey,
spent about
Mark.
6 hours in there.
Dude.
Mark was there, wasn't he?
Nope.
Pretty sure Mark was there.
Nope.
It was just me, you. It was me, you, Sean, and Porter in a room.
Pretty sure. I know, weird, right?
Devin wasn't there.
No.
Me, you, Sean, and Porter.
Yeah, we literally got a picture at the Jays game together.
I remember
so
seeing
the
that
four of us.
picture.
Just the four of us. I could have sworn Mark was there.
No, Mark has never been to. No, I don't think so. The only time Mark's ever been there was when it was me and him and Brad.
And Sean and me.
No,
I think it's the same trip. I was not there though. I don't know.
Huh?
I think Mark was on your baseball trip with you.
Mark went. Yeah, like Mark, but no, Mark didn't go to that.
Hold on, I'll check.
Oh
I'll
my
check the
God.
phone. I'll check the phone. I'll check the phone. Hold on. How you guys talk? I'll find it.
But yeah, anyway.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Unreal.
What's your favorite? What was your favorite part of it? Like, what was one thing that you seen that you thought was like super cool? Like, obviously everything in there is fucking incredible. But like,
So I've been. This is my third time being there. I think the coolest thing I seen was like Newhook's helmet, Alex Newhook's helmet. Like, I don't know. It's just sick. He's like literally 4 years younger than me. Grew up in Newfoundland. Now his fucking stuff from when he won the Stanley Cup is in the Hall of Fame. I think that's sick.
that was pretty cool.
Why is Alex Newhook's helmet in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Just like from the game winning, like Stanley
Is
Cup.
it just
game
his
winning.
helmet?
Yeah. Well, like there's like what was it like?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a little thing here because
There's like a
obviously I didn't see it.
shrine of like Nichushkin stick, Kadri's.
Brad
Like,
Porter's profile picture is still this picture, and
Yeah.
it's no
Watch.
mark.
It is the four of us.
It's just the four.
Yeah.
That's a ragtag group. Love it though. Anyway, sorry.
there's like a shrine of Colorado Avalanche stuff from when they won last year. So it's like I think it was Nichushkin stick, Kadri's jersey, no Makar's jersey, and then like a bunch of champagne bottles they popped. And New Hook's helmet was one of the things in there. I was like, that's so cool. Like,
Absolute job. You get something from Nathan McKinnon.
oh, there's definitely something from McKinnon. I just can't think of what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just like,
But like, yeah, like I don't like all these superstars and then like New Hooks that like just a kid from town.
Yeah.
That's so fucked.
It's crazy when you put it in that perspective too, man. Like anything like that, but like it's not even just like hockey players. Like fucking just anyone that's. It just puts in perspective how shit we all are, man. That's my thing. Is
There's
like,
just no opportunities in Newfoundland. The whole time me and Mackenzie were there, Mackenzie was saying like I would do anything, just like leave Newfoundland for a little bit and like see our potential and blah blah blah. Like, and she referenced you and Jess like every day of the trip, being like it's so cool how they got to move and like experience this like off Newfoundland thing and do their own thing for a year. I know you worked from home, so it was completely different. Like,
Yeah, it's a bit of a different situation, but yeah, like I'll let her gas me up all she wants, but like it was a cool experience, and I would recommend it to anybody, but it's also a thing of like, what do you value more, you know?
yeah,
Because, like, not to put words in your mouth, but it was also Kamloops. Like, it wasn't, like, downtown Toronto. Not to say Kamloops isn't a sick place, but I feel like...
I would rather move to Kamloops than move to Toronto.
I agree with you there,
Yeah,
but that's
I
a personal
agree.
taste thing. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, the whole, like, see your potential, that kind of thing. Like,
Well, it
that
all-
to me is,
well,
like,
there's also a lot of opportunities in BC.
it all yeah,
As
and
as a province, yeah.
Yeah, but you're like fucking you're like an hour and a half outside of Kelowna. Like you can like like we chose Kamloops, but that was because that was where Sarah was, aka Jess's sister, my favorite person in the world. And but
TikTok.
my second favorite person in the world.
there it is.
But yeah, no, pretty much like it was sick. It was cool. I must say, we don't regret it for a second, but I'm glad to be home.
See, yeah, for sure. And like I'm
But
so
now
on the
you
fence.
won't get to do it now.
I know.
You're fucking.
I have a house in the truck.
That's it.
and,
You
like,
made your decision now. You're
But, like,
fucking locked in, buddy.
all the
How's this
same.
gonna be sold? Like,
Yeah, I know.
I guess you
And
could fucking sell your house and
I could sell everything I worked for in my life up to this point.
yeah, you could do it
But-
now and then lose a bunch of
make it-
money. And
Yeah.
you could do that if you
You
want.
No,
rent
I
your
wouldn't
house?
lose money right now, though. Honestly, with the housing market. No,
You haven't kept up on the housing market recently, have you?
we looked into a penalty, what our penalty would be, and it was like $1,700.
That's it.
Yep.
It's like I never left.
Oh, is that for cutting out your mortgage?
Yeah, like Mackenzie was like having a bad day mentally, and she like just wanted to leave.
So let's just fucking go. Let's
So
just
she
go.
called her
Like,
mortgage guy.
let's not have a fucking.
Wait.
Let's just not go on a vacation.
Wait,
Let's
she
just
called
fucking
him?
leave
Yeah.
and
Like,
never come
called
back.
him.
Yes, this was like way before Toronto. Like I want to say July or maybe August. And she called John as our mortgage guy, and she was like, "What would happen if I?" She said this exactly. I heard the conversation. What would happen if I sold the house? And John's like, "It's like everything." Like I was like, Mackenzie, he thinks we broke up, like straight up. And anyways, it was really funny. But I think what we were talking about with like moving away and stuff, it would be good with both of our careers, yes. But like, I don't want to be a nurse forever. So if I were able to move away and do something, like I'd want to try like something, go to school for like sports, do something like sports, athletic therapy or something like that, or sports media. Like I would. That's where that would be the reason why
You're
I
not
would want
moving
to move.
away to be a nurse.
Fuck no.
That's fair. I mean, my thought process on the whole thing is just like, because I had the opportunity to go for schooling and some other stuff. It's like, I don't know. Personally, I value. There's 3 things I value. First and foremost, family and friends. Like, I want to be around you guys.
Second, Lawrence Pond.
well, yes, but no.
Probably number 4.
What I was
I
gonna
don't
say
got
was,
friends, I got family.
oh, God, damn right I don't.
I got
fucking-
Lawrence Pond.
I got Lawrence Pound.
I got
No,
my
they-
family, and I got Lawrence Pond, and I got
My smoker.
my smoker,
And the court.
and I got my briskets.
Don't even mention Danica. Alright, I'm sorry.
The
This-
sad part. Never mind. I'm not gonna put you on the spot like that. Actually, yes, I am. I can put you on the spot. If you had to replace 3 of those things, one of those things with Danica,
Hypothetically.
Hey, you got 3 of them. You got to.
And she doesn't count in friends and family.
I was about to say,
She doesn't
like,
count-
is
she
she
doesn't
not
count.
a part of my friends and family?
No, she's separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's play a crazy hypothetical game where she's not a part of your friends or your family. She's
Okay.
her own entity.
Okay.
And you have to remove your smoker,
Well, to be fair, real quick,
Lawrence Bond, or your friends or family,
It's just sand
and
out there.
replace it with Danica. Does Danica make the cut? Start 1, bench 1, and cut 2. Danica, Lawrence Bond, friends and family, and your smoker.
I'm starting. Oh my fuck my ass, boys! What are we doing here? I'm starting. Okay, wait. When we say start, bench, cut, why am I cutting 2? Why isn't it starting 2, bench 1, and cut?
You only got two roster spots here. starting
Actually, no, you
back
got 3
goalie.
roster spots, and and 1's cut. Yeah, I fucked
If
that
I'm
up.
cutting 1, it's the smoker.
Really?
Between Lawrence Bond, my friends and family,
I thought
and
you were going to cut
Danica.
Lawrence Bond, to be honest.
Are you drunk? Have you seen
All
this
right,
place?
hold on. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Smoker, Lawrence Pond, and friends and family.
It's the same question. I'm killing the smoker. Like, I love.
Which one are you fucking?
Yeah, there you go.
Your friends and family with the
You gotta
pond.
fuck your family,
You gotta
too.
fuck the pond.
Are you marrying Lawrence Pond or are you marrying your friends and family?
So what? How do I fuck the pond? Just get naked and jerk off at like fucking hip, like up to my hips. Like it's like, oh, we're going
Don't
in.
lie,
like,
you've
hey,
done
you're
it.
overthinking it. Which one are you
I've,
fucking?
I, have I had?
Have you ever
Have,
jerked off in Lawrence Pond?
I've never
What?
jerked off,
Why are
but
you thinking about this?
He's had sex in Lawrence Pond.
yeah,
Oh.
Have you?
it's El Pond, baby.
On the beach?
It's El Pond, baby.
It's El Pond, baby.
That's the episode. That's
It's
the
El
episode.
Pond, baby.
I have questions.
I'm sure.
How?
Well, you first you find a woman you love, and then you tell her to
Well,
take
Josh,
off her
when
pants.
a man and a woman love each other,
Yeah.
No, all right, hold on. Like, where? Like, what part of Lawrence Pond?
In the water?
In the water.
Like, deep? Can you stand up?
Yeah, we were treading water. And I was doing like a little
Are
bus
you
shot.
underwater?
I was doing
Lawrence Pond is not that deep.
You
At
do
the
really,
beginning,
you
you
do
just
re-
stand
it's not,
up in
It's
it at
not
the
like it's not like
I'm just
this is.
picturing, all right, you know the intersection of Lawrence Pond there, the Y there. I'm just picturing Hags fucking ass naked, bending over a chick.
So was she just like floating on her chest? Like,
No, buys. Like
you know what I mean? Like, was she like dead man floating?
yeah.
And you were just standing up behind her?
no, she wrapped herself around me. I'm not very strong,
wears,
but I
like,
have
scuba
calves.
masks?
Like
yeah,
plus
you're also like in water.
water,
She's way
yeah,
lighter in
She's
water.
so-
wearing a scuba mask.
she's just fucking
They're 69ing.
just.
You can't even see her.
Someone drives.
Fucking
Someone.
little fucking scuba.
We're doing. We're
bobbing out of water.
and we're
Who the
doing.
fuck is that, a shark?
Yeah, we're just. And then we're like,
Just Hags is fucking like elbow fucking.
I can picture the 69 though,
Rollerblades.
because someone drives by. It's just me standing up with the 2 legs this way. She's gone down.
Holy fuck! It's the Loch Ness monster.
Hey, that's what she calls
No,
it.
no, that's just
That's what she fucking calls it,
Just
baby.
Hags getting horny.
just fucking hags being horny again. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're just
Does it all the time. You're like the little fucking hobo just downtown hanging outside a fucking keg waiting for tips.
What does that have to do with?
Yeah, you're just like, no, but like everybody passes by, like all the people that aren't really around El Pond. Like saying like people don't go to the keg every day, so they're like, yeah, that's the fucking homeless guy down there. He's down there all the time. You're like, nah, it's just fucking hags down there fucking in the water, don't worry
He's
about it.
known.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just that's him. Like that's fucking hags, don't worry about it. He's
Hags has a
Cops get called. They're like, "Where was this again? Lawrence Pond? Yeah, don't worry about it."
yeah, they're like, yeah, it's just one of the fucking guys lives up in the house there. Just leave him alone. He goes,
Yeah,
"All right."
he doesn't hurt
North Pond or
anybody.
South Pond? It's like North Pond. Oh, that's just Hags.
It's like,
Yeah.
but sir, officer, it's 12 o'clock on a Saturday and it's the middle of August. Like, there's kids here swimming. Yeah, don't worry about it.
He's smart about it.
We already got 4 calls on that today.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're like fucking Dahmer. No, not like that.
I'm a racist. I don't love my girlfriend because I'm picking a smoker over her,
Whoa,
and
whoa,
now
whoa.
I'm Jeffrey Dahmer.
Was Dahmer racist?
That's what you got out of Was
No,
Dahmer
I wasn't
racist?
calling you a cannibal. I was saying that
Well, he was there. Fucking black dudes.
Dahmer was fucking cutting up people in his apartment, and the missus was calling the cops on him numerous times, and the cops like, nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different.
Obviously, it's a hyperbole, Josh. That's the whole
I would
point.
hope Hags is different from Dahmer.
See, the whole point of a podcast is to either you're informative,
Yeah.
Or you're funny.
you're informative, or you're trying your best to be as funny as you can. So obviously, we're all dumb as fuck. We don't know fuck
We don't
about
know
fuck.
fuck
So
about fuck.
our only option is to try our best to be as funny as we can.
Hey, you know
So
who we should get on for a guest some night?
Jeffrey Dahmer,
No,
we'd have
close.
a bit of trouble
Close.
doing that.
That woman from the glacier.
No, I don't want that.
I don't
I don't want
want
to sit down for
I want
that.
to see
I
that
honestly
video.
don't-
Just be some fucking Jerry Springer type shit go down if she came on this show.
Be like Skip Bayless and
Spell
the fucking
red.
other guy.
Skip, Jerk.
Skip.
Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Holy fuck.
Oh, don't do me like that, Skip.
Now, come on, Skip.
Yeah, we got into a fucking crazy old habit of just like getting baked and dungeoning with all the boys, and then just eventually just quoting Kevin Hart for like 2 hours straight.
That or fucking oh Brucey boy.
Yeah,
fucking
Ricky Gervais.
You're big fucking cock there, Brucey boy.
Oh, you big fucking cock and balls.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
What the fuck? I never seen that.
You never
Ricky
seen it?
Gervais is it's pretty fucking.
It's a good
man.
special. It's a good
Yeah, it's a
special.
good
Would
special.
recommend. Would recommend to the viewers out there.
All depends on what kind of comedy you're into.
Yeah,
But if you're into
comedy's
the-
subjective. Respect.
yeah.
If you don't like it, you're a pussy.
Yeah, I also don't. I hate people that say that comedy like offends people. If comedy offends you, fuck off.
I'm just
Don't
not a big
watch it.
comedy special guy. I would
I'm-
rather
I'm not
watch other
either, to
stuff.
be
Really,
honest.
you're not a big stand-up guy?
No.
Mackenzie likes Dave Chappelle.
He's
Oh,
good.
Dave Chappelle's great.
I've watched it with her. Like I wouldn't turn it on myself, but I think it's funny as fuck when I'm watching
Like
it.
I'm not by myself turning on comedy shows, but in a dungeon night, there's nothing better than the boys high as fuck all watching a comedy special together, just laughing.
Oh, it's so
good.
funny. Watching comedy specials is better when you're in a group.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
And
because
you know-
they're all feeding off each other.
Yeah.
And
sure,
I
yeah.
will say this: you know, a comedy special's good when it is arguably better when you're not watching it and you're just repeating the jokes to your friends.
Yeah.
That is some of the hardest I've ever laughed is just watching Zach or like myself like riff on a comedy special that we all know the jokes where they're going and just like riffing back and
Yeah,
forth
like,
to
it's
each
still
other.
funny.
It's
So
so funny.
What's the
There's-
greatest comedy special you can watch, and what's the shittiest?
Oh, there's
Oh,
a lot
geez, I
of.
wouldn't know.
it-
Jeez, that's shitty one. Just watch
I mean,
a girl one. I'm sorry, it's true. I'm sorry.
I was teeing him up for that.
I'll just say.
Dude, I was
You teed me up. You knew that was coming, didn't
I
you?
figured you were gonna say Amy Schumer or whatever fucking name. is.
Honestly, now to be fair, I've only watched like maybe 2 or 3 like girl comedy specials, like really giving it an honest try. I'm sorry, they're just not funny.
I
And
like- I-
Amy Schumer. You fucking suck at it. Like you're
She-
terrible.
Yeah, but everyone knows she sucks.
But
if you
like
want
the-
to get into good Taylor Tomlinson,
I've
she's
never
good.
seen her. And
She's funny.
There's a
I
girl
like
that
her.
Mike said was really funny too.
I like Eliza Scherzinger. I don't like. How do I word this? I've watched all her specials with Danica because she really likes them, and I think she's funny. I don't necessarily like all the jokes, but again, it's subjective. But I do think she makes funny bits. But she also gears her comedy towards women. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
a lot of female comics.
I
are
can't
going
relate to
gear-
it. Because
Yeah,
it's
they're
all
gonna-
like girl stories about sex, and it's just like I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like but kind of.
Like for the most part, they're like joking about like their period and shit, and like I don't know. It's just like I can't relate. I'm sorry, I can't relate. And there's also like for
sounds
me,
extremely sexist.
I don't support this.
like-
I'm putting the
Like,
stamp.
there's
No,
more
but-
girl comedy specials. than
guys. Okay,
periods.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying facts. That's what they're about. Like
It's a fact.
yes, like I watched Amy Schumer special, and literally she
That's
talks
one
about.
person.
Okay, well that I said. Disclaimer: the only one I've seen was Amy Schumer, and I think I've seen like 2 more, and I didn't think they were that funny. The only one I can remember for sure is Amy Schumer, and all she talked about was having sex and talking about how guys don't find her attractive, and how she gets her period at like inconvenient times. And I'm like, I can't relate. I'm sorry, I never got my period before, so
I don't disagree. Amy Schumer is not funny to me.
yeah.
That
but
I agree.
The
with.
thing for me is that like girl comedians, like they just don't like. Now, obviously, like I said, fucking disclaimer. I've only seen a couple, so I can't attest to everybody.
You need to watch 1 or 2.
I need to watch the people that. That's me. This is me burying my hole. This is me.
You're gonna come on next week and say female comedy.
I
Female
need-
stand-up
no,
comedy.
I
I'd like
need to
to
watch-
apologize.
I need to watch the ones that Hags and Mike recommended because Mike knows good comedy and he said that she's funny. And so I need to watch her. I can't remember her name.
Taylor Thomason is
Yeah,
one
and
I'd recommend.
Hags knows good comedy too, so he knows what
Yeah.
I like. So that could be totally different. I could come on next week and say that she's amazing. But the ones that I've seen, they don't possess the comedic timing that I find like
funny.
that
Your-
I
your
found like,
vibe.
and like I'm also comparing them to like top comedians in the world. Like you're
Yeah,
talking
like-
Joe Rogan, Kevin Hart, Ricky Gervais,
And everyone also
Jimmy,
you named,
fucking Jim Jeffries.
but everyone
like-
you just named.
Isn't there
has
one
a
coming to
s-
Newfoundland for a show? Sorry, Hags.
It's okay, yeah.
Jimmy Carr is
Jimmy
coming,
Carr
yeah, and
is
he's
okay.
gonna be hilarious.
I
He's
never
good.
even heard of
He's
him
good.
until
He's-
he made
he's-
that announcement.
But one thing I
Yeah.
will say is, Zach, everyone you're naming there has a specific style of
That's-
don't
it
give a
appeals
fuck.
directly
Yeah,
to me.
It appeals directly
Right,
to you.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
it's necessarily. I'm not trying to like argue with you because I totally get where you're coming from. I don't even think it's necessarily their comedic timing.
It's just me.
It's
It's
just
just
you.
my
It's
preference.
just- yeah,
That's
Yeah.
it's
all.
just what you're into.
Totally
And
fair.
There's nothing wrong.
It's
with
just
it.
like a hockey team.
Like you could watch Amy Schumer tonight and think that she's hilarious.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it all just depends on whatever appeals to you as whatever you find funny.
no
Yeah.
doubt.
Like I find like Joe Rogan, he's so funny, man. Like his shit kills me. And Kevin Hart, so funny, like just like classic comedy. Like doesn't try to like attach himself to like common world
Everything about him is
scenarios and
funny.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like just has his own shit and it's just so funny.
yeah.
And like
You want to talk about funny? Okay. Danica showed me this show, and I was actually in tears laughing at it. Now, I'm with disclaimer: it's not all funny. You know, there's highs and lows like every show. It's this fucking British show from the BBC called Miranda. And the only reason she started watching it is because I can't even remember his name now. I think, it's Tom Ellis. He plays Lucifer, Morningstar in the show Lucifer. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's on Netflix and stuff. He's just a really attractive dude.
yeah,
Well,
I've seen what he looks like.
well,
I've never
call
seen the show, but
call
he's a
spade
man
spade.
rocket.
He's man
yeah.
rocket.
Yeah.
So she was just looking for more content from him, and it was from when he was a bit younger. And it's a BBC like comedy show. And you guys, I'm sure you're familiar. The British, they don't give a fuck. Like the BBC, they
Very
swear
dry
on it.
humor.
It's dry. I was in tears watching this.
That
fucking
sounds right
show.
up your alley.
I was fucking crying. It's just basically about this chick and her everyday life, but she's not like super attractive and like she knows it. And it's kind of like, it's basically if Amy Schumer was funny. Because like she gets that she's like not
I'm sold.
attractive. Yeah. It's like she gets that she's not attractive and like the comedy is all like just slapstick weird shit. I'll say this fully understanding that it will never live up and it's not what it's meant to be, but it has a little dash. Like if I was to like say like it's like Powerpuff Girls, fucking like a little bit of spice, a little bit of this, has like a dash of Trailer Park Boys humor in it too. Like it's meant to be like it's meant to be.
He does not agree.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, like when I say a dash, I mean it is not Trailer Park Boys, nor do I'm trying to say it is. But like, you know how Trailer Park Boys just has like off the cuff, like they're just bantering with each other.
Yeah.
It's that between these characters, but British like humor, and
Yeah.
it's just I was fucking dying at this chick.
How do
man.
I watch it?
It's on. So Danica has a smart TV and she watches it. It's like she got a free trial of like BritBox. It's an app on the smart TV and it has a bunch of like British comedy shows and stuff. And she just
Breakbox.
Can we just talk about how there's way too many subscription
Yeah,
models
my God.
on right
it's
now?
outrageous.
It's too much.
It's outrageous.
I'm trying to watch Yellowstone and I gotta fucking subscribe to
I think I want
Paramount
to go
Plus.
back to just having fucking cable.
Straight up, man.
At least that was basic. You know,
Yeah.
You want the channel, you buy the channel.
Do you guys watch? You guys might hate me for asking this. Did you watch Love Is Blind?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I didn't watch the new season.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch Love Is Blind.
I know. Hags didn't.
Dude, I love that shit.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, like reality shows with like
oh,
just
fuck
like
yeah.
just like hopelessly like loving each other over like meeting after like 2 days. Man, he literally where's Hags? So now he was there and now he's gone and now he's back again. Where did he go?
So you haven't watched the new season?
No, I haven't seen the new season yet, but I
Oh,
heard it's
good.
fucked.
It's good.
I don't like the concept, right? Like you fucking talk to someone like you don't even see them.
That's the point, though.
The
Like,
whole
it's-
point
it's-
is to get like true connection.
I get that. I understand that, but they gotta fucking marry each other.
That's the difference.
Well, that's
That's
the
the
thing.
goal.
Yeah, so you
But why is that the goal? You fucking talk
because
to this person,
they're
like 4
hopeless,
times.
as someone said. I don't know who said that just then, but they're hopeless. So not hopeless. They're all
Is there any rockets on the show?
Oh fuck yeah!
And do they ever get absolutely pissed off if they're paired with a non-rocket?
That actually happened
Yeah.
in season 2, I believe.
Yeah. Shane
Yeah, Shane. Yeah,
and Natalie.
yeah.
Was Natalie the rocket or Shane?
Well,
No. It wasn't Shane and Natalie. It was the
oh,
The
Mrs.
what was his name?
Shayna, sorry. Shayna and the guy.
the guy, and he was an
he was
asshole.
He was like atheist.
Shake.
No, fuck, Shake and
Shake and
Oh my
Shayna.
God, what? No, Shayna's
the
not.
fuck
No,
are we
it's
No,
not.
listening
no,
to?
it's different.
It starts with
different.
an N.
Yeah. Anyway, so there was a
Oh my
guy,
fuck.
and he,
No,
dude,
it's-
this
it's a
girl,
girl.
this girl was like,
Nadia.
not, like she was good looking, like she wasn't ugly by
Deep D.
Yeah, so they were both.
Deep D?
Deep
No.
T. She was Indian, I believe.
Yeah. So anyway, she was like a good-looking
nowhere
girl, like
near
absolutely
what
nothing
you
wrong with
said.
her. And this Shake
What
guy,
am I hearing?
was like literally, like
Dirt.
he fell in love with her through the wall. And then as soon as he seen her, he was like,
But he was making comments through the wall, being like, "Would I be able to put you on my
Yeah.
shoulders in a concert?"
yeah. So
And everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that one.
Yeah, dude. That's
He was
the
like
second
trying to find out
season.
if she was fat or not.
yeah, so he
Yes.
was like asking all the
But he
chicks.
he made up with her, didn't he?
Like, for like at times, but then at the wedding, like Deep D ripped him.
Yeah, she ripped him, and then before that, like they never had sex or anything. Like he like wasn't attracted to her. Like she could tell that that he just wasn't attracted to her, and like there was absolutely nothing wrong with her at all.
How do you- I remember this like this. They're both Indian, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember them like going into the room together, and like he was there like jiggling her ass on camera and shit.
Yeah, he was like very.
oh, he was fucked.
Yeah, very
Such
fucked
a
up.
loser.
Yeah. To go back
it
to
didn't
our.
work out.
So
What?
If,
The
did you see
relationship where
reunion?
all he does is jiggle his
Yes, they had a
ass?
reunion, and this Shake
They
guy,
fucking killed Shake.
everybody was ripping this guy. Like it was
Yeah.
like 10-on-1. It was fucked.
It was-
And everybody was just like, "Would you shut the fuck up?" And he
Yeah.
was like,
He is
"Hey,
a
just keep on
full-blown-
going." Like
full-blown idiot.
Honestly, you need to watch the show. It's a great show.
Yeah, it is. It
I
is
just hate
great.
the idea.
I hate it too, man. To me, that's
No.
all fake. Half of that was scripted.
If it is fake,
half
sure,
of
but
it-
like
I don't
great
care, I'm there
TV.
for it.
No,
I
but
don't care.
TV.
here's where my thing. I respect the entertainment value of it. I can totally see why that's entertaining. The thing I don't like about reality TV is they try to act as if like it's reality when it's not. It's half
I
of
just
it's
don't give a fuck
scripted.
about, like,
they get
people talking
put
about their
yeah,
feelings.
like
Yeah.
they get put in
The
situations.
whole show is just them talking with their feelings and shit.
But
Like,
on this new season, I
Yeah.
won't spoil it.
I don't
but-
care about that.
A lot of it,
Fucking
a lot of
random
it's
people, I
like
don't
beliefs and shit too that like people like
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
yeah. So
Oh, so it's like a lot of politics and stuff.
sometimes
Oh,
like
Like
ish
religion.
religion and
Oh,
politics, I guess.
Okay, the first 2 seasons were not like that at
So
all.
who believes in Jesus?
No, it was like
But-
literally like, are you like one guy was an atheist, another one was like I go to church every Sunday, and like it wouldn't work. I remember seeing that one.
There's a lot of religion in that show, yeah.
Yeah, then there was one.
They like called it off. They're like, no, not
Yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah,
But
no,
to go
it's-
back to how we got to that point about
I
like if
wonder
you
why.
said do people get rotted if like they're attractive and the other person's not? That wasn't the case with like Deep D and Buddy. I don't think. I think Buddy Shake was just a fucking idiot and very like
But that's how he started off. He's like, can I lift you on my shoulders or something?
Yeah.
yeah, like
Something fucked.
his first topic for all the girls was like eventually like he'd lead them he'd lead
you
them
want to
down
know
a
exactly
hole.
what they want.
Yeah,
what they
he'd
look
lead
like.
them down a hole to the point of where he was trying to figure out what they looked like and how much they weighed and how tall they were and all that kind of stuff.
Imagine
But
asking a girl
Hags,
that.
Hags, that's
Hot take?
You would do that.
I
know.
kind of do that.
No, you wouldn't, Hags. No,
not
you
I
hot.
don't
wouldn't.
want to date.
not a hot
I
take,
don't want to
Alex.
date a 6'4", 260
Okay,
pound
but you
woman.
would know
I'm
what she look-
5'7".
You would know what she looked like though.
But that's the point: is that you don't know what they
You-
look
but
like.
No.
but you don't put yourself on the show if you're not
Exactly.
willing to do what the show is for.
But they do because that's called ratings. When he applied or whatever, and they asked him these
True.
questions,
They
were
strategically
like, yes,
place
we
people
want
in
him.
there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you like some people are very egotistical, obviously, and whatever. But
Because that's called like playing the part.
That-
they
that-
want to be on the show. They
that's
wanna get
reality
famous.
TV.
Yeah.
as it is.
It's very fair, yes. Like with all reality TV shows, yes, they pick and they choose who they want there so that they can spark relationships
Bullshit,
or
yeah.
fights or vice versa.
And there's 100% people that like fucking they get put on the show, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh well, this person's single, so I should pretend to be in a relationship with them because it'll get us more ratings and all this shit, like Big Brother and all those fucking
Love Big Brother.
showmances.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I love
Big Brother's
Brother.
way better than all the
Oh,
fucking
dude.
other
Big
shit.
Brother is goated.
Oh my god, do you watch it? I didn't think you.
I
didn't think you
used to
did.
watch when I was a kid.
Fuck.
I went
can't
the
wait.
last season. I watched the Big Brother Canada, first
I don't
season
watch
I've
Big
ever
Brother
watched
Canada.
from start to finish, and it was
Dude.
so good.
What's the one with Enzo in it?
That was the U.S. one.
Yeah, like
He came back for All Stars a few years ago.
Yeah, but like the original one with Enzo. That's like the last one I watched.
Like Big Brother 8, I want to say.
yeah, that was when it was in its peak.
The only one that I watched that I didn't think was that bad, I don't know if you guys watched it, was The Circle on Netflix.
I hated that.
Hate it.
Didn't
I-
watch it.
But see, this is
Dumb.
the
I
is the
hated
reason I
that.
liked it is
They
because
text each other.
there was it minimized the amount of bullshit, and this is what I mean by that. Is it wasn't about like, oh, these people are hot, let's get them in a showmance, this that. It was all about just like bullshitting people through text and trying to trick each other. And I thought that was actually something that was like quantifiable and was like cool to see, like people trying like bullshit to each other. Whereas all these other shows,
How does that work? How does that show? I've never seen it.
So
So
basically, they
it's
put a
fucked.
bunch of these people in an apartment building. It seemed like.
Stop right there. They don't ever see each other.
They don't.
But they all need to go into this fucking apartment building for some fucking reason and text each other.
Do you think they're all actually in that same apartment
Yes,
building?
they
They're in
are.
a studio at least.
yeah, they're in.
Okay.
So the reason they do that, Josh, is because it's similar to Big Brother and shit. They don't want outside communication.
Yeah.
I
they-
still can't get past the fucking like you ship these people out here and they can't even look at each other.
But
Yeah, I
that's
know,
the
and they're-
point of the show. Like that's
it's like
why.
solitary
Stupid.
confinement.
But that's why I
That's
like
like
it.
saying Love Is Blind. They should just have no wall in between them. Like,
yeah,
that's the point of the
like
show.
the point of the show
I
is that
don't
it's
like
all
that.
about.
No, I
texting.
know what you're saying. Like they could do this from home.
Yeah.
What they do, they could do from home.
Right.
But
Yeah.
then they could just text anyone in the world and just figure out shit and like conspire. Like it makes
But
no
you
sense.
make
So then why the
friendships with
fuck-
these people. So like, if say 4 of us are on it, and me and Josh became friends through text, like,
yeah,
and then me and Josh like, oh yeah, like I'm really attracted to Zach, and then Josh like, okay, I kind of am too, but like,
but that's that's the show. And my point is,
I don't know, I
man.
fucking hated that show.
but that,
Thanks, man.
but
Yeah,
like.
no
It's
problem.
the worst one, Hank. It's the worst one.
It's not because,
worst.
but that's my taste. Is that's what I'm saying.
You
Joe
guys should
loves
taste.
this shit.
No, I just don't want to watch dumbass people
Fuck
fucking
you.
fighting. I'd rather see the gamesmanship. And I didn't even think it was good. I
Like,
just said it was the
yeah,
best
yeah.
out of them.
Survivor and Big Brother up here, and then like the rest of the Netflix shit is like way down here.
Yeah, I tried so hard to get into the circle because it was during COVID and there was like nothing else to do. I was like,
So
fuck, man.
I thought the first season was fun, man. Of all the those
Did you
types of
watch
shows I
second?
watched, no, I didn't watch
Wasn't that
second or
good then?
third. I watched the first. I don't like
I feel like
reality
the
TV.
idea gets old.
So where
Yeah.
does a shot of love with teal tequila fall on your scale? Shot of love with teal tequila.
Never even. I don't even know what that
Oh
is.
no.
Tequila, what?
A shot of love? You ever see that show, Shot of Love, on MTV? Guys,
No.
Hags.
It's tequila. It's her reality show.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
Tequila, what?
A
Tequila
shot of
tequila.
love, Tila Tequila.
She was a reality star, turned porn star, back to reality star. It was pretty sick. Her pornos were sick.
She ran a show where there was like a ton of people, so she's bisexual. Ran
Okay.
like 36 people in her house, in this big ol' ass house, and then
Ran
they,
a train on her.
Pretty much.
well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
That's
And then,
fucked.
but like they pretty much like she kicks people out every week. And
That
then,
she doesn't
like,
want to.
It's pretty much like last person standing
Gets to marry her.
gets to be with her.
All right,
That's a
so-
show I can get
So
into.
yeah, let's put that
Oh,
on next
dude, it was
pod.
fucking sick. You never watched
heard
it
of
before?
Yeah, I probably
never
wasn't
heard of
allowed
it.
to fucking
Wait, well,
watch
like,
it.
did you hear they did like a shot of love with DJ Pauly D and Vinny and like
No.
from Jersey
I
Shore?
didn't really watch Jersey.
I know
Me
them
either.
obviously.
You
but-
didn't watch Jersey
shit.
Shore?
No, it's not good. Like
Oh,
that's
I-
my point.
No, we were like 12, man. That was funny.
Dude,
That stuff was funny then.
I lived for Jersey Shore.
I did too.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
and I get that. It's just it wasn't for me.
you're just a little fucking weirdo watching
Just playing video
fucking
games.
Dave the
man. It's like-
Barbarian or something.
I'm just watching shows that were meant for kids, not
Probably
shows
watching
watching
Hannah
people
Montana.
do coke and make out on dance floors at 12 years
They
old.
never did coke. Not on screen.
Yeah, no, on screen.
brother.
I live for that. I live for that. Like grade 6, like I was
Cat.
shot at love with Teal Tequila, fucking Jersey Shore. Fucking give me all of it, man. I love it.
So like,
Bit of Saved
I-
by the
like,
Bell.
I
Then
say this.
NBA.
I say with all due respect because I love your parents. But where were they during this time? Like, did they ever like
They didn't-
look
My
at
parents?
What, yeah, like, did they ever like look at what you were watching and be like, maybe my child in grade 6 shouldn't be watching A Shot of Love with Tila Tequila as she's pounding back shots and tongues in her mouth.
I don't know.
He's like, my parents?
Just never thought of that.
Never thought of that, really. I was just openly watching it. Like,
Just grinding.
yeah, my parents didn't really care. I turned out all right.
You're fine. I'm
Yeah.
just asking a question. That's all. Like I said, no judgment. Love
Yeah,
'em,
well,
but
it's all right. You can judge me.
nah. I'd never judge you.
I don't even know what I was watching. I was
What?
probably watching Big Brother.
I was watching everything. Like I watched like Recess. I watched Recess at 3:30 and fucking 10:30. I'm watching Shot of Love, man.
Fucking tequila.
Yeah,
Holy
playing
That's
some
fucked.
play some
That's-
Mario play
that's
some
such a
Mario baseball in
contrast.
between. Like,
He's there watching Trios, and he fucking turns it over to MTV.
nah, I never ever fuck with Trios unless Franklin was on.
Franklin hit
Franklin
different.
was goaded.
What about
Yeah.
Arthur?
Arthur wasn't Trios.
No,
I don't
Yes, he
know.
was.
Arthur was Channel 3, wasn't it?
I thought he was
That's
PBS.
Trios.
Yeah, PBS. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I thought
Arthur.
it PBS.
Oh.
Public Broadcasting System. I don't know.
Maybe that's the one. I used to watch Clifford the Big Red Dog a bunch too.
It's
Oh,
classic,
yeah.
Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue's Clues was classic.
Classic.
When they had the good guy on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second guy wasn't bad. The third
No.
guy.
Don't
was
even
He's,
know
he
his
put
name
out a
is.
video like
Yeah, he
recently.
was like, I'm back, and we were like, when I watched that, this
people
is my,
love that shit.
but this
though.
is my weird thing with that kind of stuff because I understand nostalgia is probably the strongest drug in the fucking universe.
Oh,
man.
big time.
Like nostalgia makes you think things that were absolute dog shit were fucking perfect. But like, with all due respect to this gentleman, I get that he got like a little bit of hate, but like.
Why do you get hate? I don't know the whole
Because he
story.
like left randomly, like he just quit the show, and then like kids were like, "But where's fucking Jimmy?" or what was his name again?
I don't know.
So like the kids were just like, "Oh, couldn't handle change," but like, guess what? They're children. Like it doesn't matter.
They
Like
probably didn't even notice.
no
man.
one fucking like the fact he like you said released a video like a year ago, like apologizing that he left a children's TV show as a 24-year-old.
That was a
man.
big fucking deal, man.
I
Blue's
know.
Clues was big.
It
Yeah.
was big, but like
That's like TJ Detweiler leaving Recess. Come on, can't do that.
It's not the same. But all right.
What do you mean? It is the
It's a
same.
cartoon.
Yeah, imagine they took TJ out of the show. Not the
Brother.
voice actor, the fucking guy, TJ. Dude, imagine taking Zoe 101 out of Zoe 101. We didn't call it Chase
Taking
101.
Tequila.
Yeah, Teal Tequila just up and leaves her house. Like, fuck this, I'm leaving. What are
And
you
it's
gonna
just-
put the show on for?
It's just tequila.
it's just tequila.
At that time, that's what it was like.
I don't know, man. I feel like they've recasted people enough on other shows, and it was perfectly fine. Like
I didn't even notice. Was that fucking young and naive?
I don't know.
I just feel like you were just fucking really dumb when you were a kid.
Probably. Yeah.
That's that
You just
corner.
didn't pick up on
That's
shit.
fucking
I was
corner
just
brook
playing
five.
like fucking Pokemon.
Pokemon's so sick. Can't wait.
Imagine
for
they
the
took
new one
Ash
to come out.
Ketchum out of Pokemon.
They did. They changed the
Leafs
voice
game
actor.
just started.
They changed the voice
Ooh.
actor like 3
Ooh.
times, and they when he went
So
to new
blasphemous.
and when they went to new regions, he'd change his outfit all the time. And there was new characters. Misty left. Brock left. We got Don.
So
we got,
blasphemous. That's why I stopped watching it.
No,
Is
it
it?
wasn't.
You didn't know that like 2
Stop
seconds
watching
ago.
it. Yeah,
What?
he didn't know anything.
You're just lying.
stop watching it.
You didn't even watch Pokemon.
I
did
did.
you
I
watch
watched.
MTV?
I kind of watched Pokemon.
No,
I didn't.
I watched
You
didn't
Yu-Gi-Oh.
fuck with
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit.
Yeah, but you were the weird one for that. I don't care what
So
anyone
did you
says,
I
collect
like
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
cards?
more than Pokemon.
which is
Oh, fuck yeah.
blasphemous.
Do you still have your Pokemon cards? They're
I got-
so much more money.
I got
They
them.
are, but I don't have any of the
Sore
older
topic.
ones. The
She threw them out.
She threw out my fucking.
The,
mouth.
the 1990,
Holy
the 1999 ones are
bunch.
the ones that are expensive. The first editions, what I don't really have.
What
any
year?
of.
No, that's just it's more than
Or is it
that, man.
1995?
No, dude, like recent
I do,
ones.
I do
are
have. I do
money.
have my own. I do have my Pokemon cards.
The Pokemon collection.
I probably
world's-
have some shit that's worth money.
The Pokemon collection world is kind of crazy. Like newer cards are still worth a good amount of money, dude. Like I priced,
Pokemon cards are huge now.
I priced up some of the like. I didn't go through my whole album, but I know for a fact, depending on what quality they get graded at, I have at least about a $1,500 worth of cards. in
I
my
have an
closet.
Austin Matthews card. It's worth like $3,000. Just one card.
What?
Yeah.
Rookie card.
You got a was it a Young Gun?
Young Gun 9.5 graded.
Is
So
it
sick.
signed?
It's so no. It's just it's
And
a
it's
rookie card.
worth
Oh,
$3,000.
dude, the
You
Young
have
Gun-
no
the Young-
idea.
The Young Gun cards are so expensive.
Why? Why? What? I get
It's the
signed
rarest card you
shit,
can
but
get.
Rookie cards. The rookie cards. The Young Guns are the
That's
rookie
like the
cards.
thing to collect.
They're the
Yeah.
chased rookie card.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
And
And
like
they don't-
I had Morgan Riley's
If
too.
you have like the canvas ones, like they do like different ones, but none of the signed Young Guns are like.
Don't they have
Oh,
ones with
they're
like a
fucked.
piece of their jersey on it too?
yeah, they still
They got all kinds of different shit, and dude, like cards.
That industry just blew the fuck up. Like
yeah,
it's crazy.
It is
basketball cards.
Should've
Speaking
did
of
that instead
basketball, I
of
meant to
buying
bring this
fucking
up.
Bitcoin.
Did you
We
guys?
we should do a little thing where I go price them up live on the podcast and we see if we can sell
Let's
them.
do it. We got a
Yeah.
YouTube channel. We got fucking. We can make content here.
Make a pet. Oh, the content's coming soon.
We need to
boys.
become a network.
a network.
Let's focus.
SRN.
Let's focus on the show first.
Second round network.
Let's focus on Hags making some TikTok clips for us. then.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? Scotty Pitt. What is it?
Scotty Cameron.
Michael
Should be
Jordan's
Scotty Cameron.
Michael Jordan's son
Scotty Pilgrim.
is dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
That's hilarious.
I did see that. That's
That is pretty
why.
hilarious.
How old was his ex-wife?
I have no idea, man. Like,
Not old
She
enough.
must be young.
Yeah.
Not old
Because I know
enough.
Scottie Pippen's like fucking like 70.
no, he's not that
Scottie
old.
Pippen's
He's like
not 70.
55.
He's 60.
No, I don't. Not even. I don't think.
He gotta be 60.
He's probably.
I'd say mid to late 50s.
No man, he gotta be 60. My fucking dad's like mid 50s.
Let's see.
Yeah, just Google it. I'd say he's around
Jordan
60.
was drafted
I'd
in
say
what,
he's around
84?
60. Jordan was drafted.
He's 57.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Scottie
probably
Pippen's
early
57.
60s, late 50s.
Okay, all right. I take it back.
And
Gosh,
Jordan's
they haven't
59.
been like going on that old, man. Like they were.
They
Fucking,
were
they were
the
fucking
they
old
were
as
the
shit.
best
like their
in the
last
90s.
like Scottie Pippen played into the 2000s.
Sure, Jordan's last season was 2000, wasn't it?
2003.
2003, yeah.
Yeah.
The Wizards.
But we don't talk about that because
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I thought
If
they
you
were just,
talk
like,
about
40
that,
then.
it brings up a whole goat debate and doesn't count and terrible bullshit. But anyways, no, it's just I don't really have a fight or a corner in the goat debate with LeBron and Michael Jordan, but I do love
don't believe
watching.
that.
I don't. I couldn't care less.
All right.
But I love watching.
You could care less.
I don't follow basketball enough.
There's
to be
nothing in the
like,
world that you could care more about, like that you could care less about than that.
That's not how that saying works, Zach.
He's so proud of himself over there. Look at him.
I'm just trolling.
He thought he got you.
Technically, when you're like, I could care less. It's like
Just say sound it out.
Okay,
come on, walk
Timmy,
through it,
you
my
said-
brother.
I got a question.
I'm fucking joking.
He's saying
now.
he's indifferent.
I understand. I was more
Yeah.
so just kidding.
So-
Is Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen? Do you think?
No, but that's hard for people
And give
to
me
admit.
and like explain.
Well, that's the same thing as saying is LeBron James without Kyrie Irving?
Yes.
Is LeBron the same without Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh?
no.
Team sport.
Okay, so did Michael Jordan make Scottie? Well, obviously he did. Yes.
Michael Jordan would not be the player he is without Scottie Pippen. No.
No.
Michael
Scottie
Jordan.
Pippen-
Michael Jordan could not get out of the second round. Like until
like
Scottie
7 years,
until
right?
Scottie Pippen arrived, he literally never made it to an NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But again,
so-
we don't talk about
it's
that.
so hard to say because
Because he's 6-0. He's 6-0. We don't talk
I got
about
a
every other
question,
year,
though, a
but
genuine
it's 6-0.
question. Did Scottie Pippen do anything after he left the Bulls?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a good player. He had a couple.
The first time Jordan retired after the three-peat, the Bulls were still like a top 3 seed in the East, and he like made the All-Star team, first NBA team. Like
Yeah, he was good.
Scottie Pippen was a top 10 player in the world when him and Jordan played together.
Here we go.
He was pretty. From what I have heard,
That
this
era
is not
was
my
so good,
opinion.
though.
This is not my opinion, but from what I have heard and read, he was. If he wasn't top 10, he was pretty close.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he was definitely a top player. He was an all-star.
like
Now he wouldn't have won. They never won a championship. They never came close.
no,
So don't get that twisted.
no.
Like the Bulls wouldn't have been.
Who
the
would have been
Bulls.
winning then? Like Detroit?
So
No, that
No,
was
it
that was
would've- it would've-
Hakeem.
it would have been the Jazz.
Oh,
Yeah,
It would have been no.
no,
it would have
the-
been the Jazz.
the Rockets won
it
when he
would've-
retired.
The Rockets when Jordan retired.
Yes.
Yeah, they did. So the Rockets went back to back with Hakeem.
Who's quoting basketball now, motherfucker?
quoting basketball.
Damn right.
I thought you said who would be winning if Jordan wasn't on the Bulls, right?
Yeah,
what you
that's my
said?
question. Yeah.
No, but you said. But I was talking about when Jordan wasn't on the Bulls, the year that Scotty was fucking the only player on
I'm
the
talking.
Bulls.
You mean like I thought you meant like when MJ was in his prime and.
Oh no! Like, yeah, like after the sixth.
Wouldn't
After
it be
6
like-
Oh yeah. The Rockets went back to back.
Would it be like Isaiah Thomas? And
He was
Isaiah
winning
Thomas
before.
He was.
You
before.
can make an argument that Isaiah Thomas is the only player to have something over on Jordan. He eliminated him like 3 times in a row
Yeah.
before he.
But
died.
they were
Really?
Yeah.
also the bad boy Pistons, and
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
They fucking hate each other.
Oh yeah, they still don't talk to each
Yeah.
other. Still don't talk to each other
That's so
because
fucked up.
they eliminated Mike like fucking, like 3 or 4 times before he finally got over the hump and beat them.
Yeah.
And then when they beat them, like every year, like Michael Jordan would always like shake their hand and be sportsmanlike. And then when they finally beat
That's
them,
right. Yes.
they left the court before the game was over.
Yeah, that's right. And
and-
he was so
and
pissed.
drove off without like shaking their hands or anything, and they still haven't spoke to this day.
I still.
And then it stems a lot further than that. So when they did the Dream Team, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen didn't want Isaiah on the Dream Team when Isaiah Thomas was the second best point guard in the league besides Magic Johnson, and Isaiah Thomas didn't play on the Dream Team because they thought that it would fuck with the chemistry of the team. So Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, mostly Scottie Pippen, pretty much orchestrated for Isaiah not to be on the team for the Olympics.
Crazy.
So
man.
that's why they don't talk.
Yeah.
So it's a multitude of things. Yeah.
This conversation makes me want to watch The Last Dance again. That was so good.
Never
Yeah.
watched it. Never will.
I seen a quote that
Never
he
watched
wants
it?
an apology for how he's portrayed on The Last Dance.
Pippen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, I
does,
heard Scottie
yeah.
Pippen said something
Scotty
similar.
wants the same thing too. Scotty
Yeah.
didn't like how he was perceived because he sounded like
So
he
much
was like a
ego.
baby and all the kind of shit, but he kind of was.
But
Yeah.
the thing about
Then
that
he
is,
fucking quit on the team.
but
but
see
no.
again, like
It's
this
like
is,
it's
He did get ripped
It's
off on his
from-
contract.
it's called The Last Dance, but it's the whole show is about Michael Jordan and
Yeah.
how like everybody else supported him, and
Yeah.
then like
He's the GOAT.
yeah, it's
well, that's
just,
all it was he was.
Yeah,
I
he's-
firmly believe
Oh.
to call this.
He
You can
is.
call this a hot take, but I firmly believe
like
the only
Gretzky.
reason, the only reason that I believe that the only reason that Michael Jordan released The Last Dance was because popular opinion was starting to sway in the younger generations that LeBron was better than him and was the GOAT, and he was like, I need to release this. I fully believe that's why he did it.
Well-
Because they had the footage for years upon years.
Never released it.
Never released it.
because Michael
Yeah.
didn't want it out.
Yeah.
Apparently,
and then
like,
all
it
of
was
a sudden that changes when LeBron wins a title with the Lakers, and people are saying, "Oh, maybe."
Well, he
is the
never won
GOAT.
at that point with the Lakers.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He won in the COVID year in the
Yeah, but
bubble.
that was released before that happened.
I could have sworn it was at the same time. I guess I'm
No,
not.
I don't know.
no,
That's
that was
still-
that was
Point
released in April, and
point
they
is-
won in like
point
August.
is-
That's still in the top shows on Netflix, eh? Like The Last
Yeah,
Dance.
I
You can
believe
still
it.
watch that.
Oh,
It's a
it's-
fucking
it's-
wicked show.
Yeah, I would watch it
That mu-
again.
That must have made him a lot of fucking money.
I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched it twice. It's
Mm.
good. Yeah, it's a really good show. Hey, you got a fucking thingy for us?
Oh yeah, I'll rip a thingy and then we'll call it a day because we're over an hour now.
All right.
Let me pull up my list of thingies. Where the fuck is it?
One stays and one goes. Danica or smokers?
Smokers.
You're Lawrence.
Ooh, I
Danica
did
in
do.
Lawrence Pond.
Let's go with.
in Lawrence Pond. Screwing Danica outside.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Ooh, tough one. Let's go with. Ooh, okay. I can't remember if I asked this one. Hopefully I didn't. Now, keep in mind, because I know already Josh is going to try and find some loophole. It is just what you envision when you hear these words, okay? So anything under those categories. Don't try and get too technical or find a way to get them both in the same category or any of this bullshit. Italian food or Asian food?
They're the same category.
No, they're not.
Where do you think Italians got noodles from?
Yes, Josh, that is kind of true, but by that standard, everything came from the one place because we all fucking migrated from fucking Asia and those countries, and all our cuisines came from the same fucking place.
I'm just
and American
saying.
food doesn't exist because it was
They're
made
both
by
noodles.
multiple populations of noodles. And fucking so,
Yeah, like pizza isn't Italian. It's American.
but it's Italian. It's an
It was made
Italian
in
food.
America.
So
This
okay.
is where I'm coming
Okay,
in with his
yeah,
bullshit.
So stop, Josh. Stop
fucking-
being AIDS.
Yes.
Okay, stop.
Lord.
You know you are on purpose. You know you are.
You know what I mean when I say Italian food versus
Pizza's
Asian
not
food.
allowed in it. That's my only argument.
Pizza's Italian food.
So we're talking. Okay, well I'm Italian all day. Pasta, pizza. That's easy. Asian
Really?
food is great. I love Asian food, but
I mean, there's some good, but there's some
I
good
know
stir
Stevie-
we're talking like
fries.
chicken
Stevie
rice,
has a
stir
hankering for
fry.
sushi.
Yeah, like we're talking.
Yeah, you get me in the right spot. I could down like 4 rolls of sushi, no issues.
Oh, I can crush Asian food. I fucking love it, but I would I would still. Yeah, I do.
What's your favorite Asian
See,
food?
I'm thinking of Italian food. And
Well,
I'm
like
thinking,
Actually, no, Chinese food.
is Asian food.
That's Asian food, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I fucking crush Chinese
But
food.
that's not authentic Asian food.
When I'm thinking Italian food, I'm thinking fucking
Why
bruschetta.
the fuck did you have to pick this one? Because you knew it. You knew this was gonna happen.
I
knew it.
I was honestly, I had a little bit of hope that our friend and co-host could be a little bit bigger than this, but
Hold on. Asians don't actually eat Chinese food.
yes, that is known. But there's Americanized Chinese food, yes, but it still falls in
But
the
that's what Zach
category of
likes.
yes.
Either way,
But it's still
either
considered
way,
Asian food.
I
No
already
one's sitting
said
here. No
Italian.
one goes to the fucking restaurant and they're like, they walk up to the order and they go like, "I'd love your best American food, please." No one
Alright, hold
says
on,
that.
alright,
You
hold on.
fucking.
Let me frame it this way: Little Sparrow, authentic Italian restaurant. Noodle Nami, or what's another one like Sushi Nami Royale?
What's the first
Sun
thing?
sushi.
What Little
Uh,
Sparrow?
Yeah,
Where's
Italian-
that?
it's
in-
downtown, like where Rumpelstiltskins used to be.
yeah,
Mm.
Is it great?
that's really good.
It's really fucking good.
I've never
I'd
been
love
there.
to go
Authentic
there.
Italian.
It's really good.
Like
yeah.
I kind of. You want to know a funny thing? Chicken, chicken Alfredo, like fettuccine, is not. You would never be able to get that in an Italian restaurant in Italy. Like it doesn't exist. Like
I've had it in Venice.
they said from what I
Got a
saw.
picture of it. Yeah, it's
I
I'm
had
talking-
it literally in
fettuccine
Italy.
Alfredo, chicken fettuccine
Yeah.
Alfredo.
So what they
That's
no,
American,
but
though.
but
You've been-
that's what I was about to say is
You've been trumped.
no, but well, yes, you had it, but the reason that it's there
He had it
is
in the
because
in the
but
I've
the,
had it in Venice.
because the,
In
but the
those little-
reason
as authentic
can
as
you
it gets.
shut the fuck up?
I just got to keep answering him because he keeps
what's that boat?
he
you-
keets proving my point.
What's
So I
that
got to
but
go
it's
with him.
not
Hey,
true
what's
because
that boat you go in like the
The
water?
gondola. Yeah,
Gondola, yeah.
we did
He was
not
eating
eat
it
it.
in the gondola.
thanks for that. Hey, Stevie, thanks for that valuable contribution to this discussion. Gondolas, fucking Jesus. No, what they said was, I read it. I saw a TikTok, and it was about the history of like Italian food,
TikTok.
and the reason they added it was because so many Americans were coming over
Zach.
looking for it because
I'm
they
not fucking American, Josh.
Zach wanted fettuccine Alfredo when he went to Italy.
Yeah, like my point is that it didn't exist over there. It wasn't actually authentic like what they were used to making, but so many people were requesting it that they had to add it and like make it their own. I'm not saying you can't get it there. I'm sorry. That was
That's
a
exactly what you
mis-
said, though.
You know what? I don't. Go back to Toronto. No one knows what you look like. That's how often you're on
Zach
this
was
pod.
over in Venice looking for an Olive Garden. But
He's
I
like,
don't
I
lie.
want the tour of Italy, please. And then I'm like, wait, what?
Like, you got a thing where like you get like chicken parm, fettuccine Alfredo.
That's exactly what I said too.
And
You guys have a thing where you like get like a bunch of different shit and put it in a fucking put it in a big plate and fucking give it to me.
Are these breadsticks free? They all you can eat.
This is
Leaves
not.
after eating the breadsticks only.
How many people do you think do that? Just order the soup and like for $3.
I would do that
and
if
just
I lived
crush
down there.
breadsticks.
Obviously, Josh.
I would do that.
Just
But
go
anyway,
once
guys,
a week.
I would rather Italian food. I'd like to finish this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh,
What are you picking?
I feel like I eat more Italian food, so I'd have to go with that.
I'm taking Asian food.
This is a tough one for me, but I will go Italian. It's just so many breads, man. There's so many nice breaded shit they just know how to do, man. Like, fuck.
That's
do me
fair.
with some bread.
tell me
butter
you're
me
gonna
up.
give up pizza.
Yeah, you can't.
Come on,
It's impossible.
stop it.
I would. I'm not a big pizza guy.
I'm actually. You want to know what's weird about me with pizza? I love it, but I'm a 2-slice guy. I like the people that are like, oh, I could crush a whole pie right now. Not me. I'm a 2-slice guy. I know you can crush a whole
I
pie.
could crush a pie. Give me baked and give me some big cheese.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll regret it in the morning, but I'll crush a pie.
Yeah, well, we got you on the yummy bread train now, so it's over.
So good. What do you think of it?
Oh man,
Yummy bread. What's
Zach,
that?
Zach, oh, Zach
I had
said
no
the same
idea
thing.
this shit existed. It's
It's
literally
amazing.
gold. It's
It's like pull
unbelievable.
apart like bread with like garlic butter on it. It's like
It's
I don't know.
basically garlic bread on steroids, in my
Yeah.
opinion. It's like a more doughy version. That's
It's
like,
super doughy. Like it tastes like garlic fingers, but like way better.
Mm,
And it's
greasy
Oh man,
and
it's
soft.
nuts.
It's
It's
so
just
good.
like
and
greasy
like when you
goodness.
order it, it
Where's it
comes in
from?
like a personal
Old
size.
Town.
You guys
Old
ever
Town.
had the
from Old
cheesy
Town?
bread
Yeah.
from Domino's?
We got it from Old Town.
Yes,
That's
I
the only
have.
place you can
That's
get it.
so
is Old Town.
fucking
This is
good.
better than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, like
Yummy
Can we
bread?
try that next pod?
Yeah.
Can we
Order
bring
yummy
that
bread?
here?
Sure.
I don't. Where is Old Town?
There's 3. There's one on
One in Mount Pearl.
one in
Mount
Mount
Pearl.
Pearl, one in Paradise, I think, or no, it's not
I
Paradise.
can't think of it in Paradise.
It's Freshwater
East
Road.
End.
Freshwater Road. has one.
I think-
Yeah, that's the three. Sorry, it's
So there's
on
one on Portugal Cove Road.
Portugal Cove Road, Mount Pearl, and Freshwater Road, like by like where the Bigs is.
Yeah.
Okay, now they need to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Let's
Just
sing their phone number.
Do they have a jingle?
I don't
Old
know,
Town?
probably not.
It's like Old Town.
6870233.
6
Is that a thing?
We're gonna make it a thing.
It is now.
Just dish out 687-260. No.
What did I say? 6870233.
I'm just dishing out. I'm just
What number
dishing
is
out the
that?
boys' phone
Look that
numbers.
up, Steve.
Hey, so I got one for you.
Yeah, sure.
What'd you say? 687.
Erase one,
0233.
take one, and erase. Same fucking thing, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Batman, Captain America.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Good job at looking behind me. I respect it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, not in there, Josh.
No,
We actually
yeah,
never asked it before, so
Yeah, no, for me, it's Batman stays. I love Captain America. He's probably like maybe might be my favorite, but I personally think that Batman, there isn't comic books without Batman. Like he is, as much as people give him shit, Superman and Batman are like the two. Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man are probably
Batman
the
got
three.
the best movies.
Yeah, like Batman, Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man are, in my opinion, like if you're doing a Mount Rushmore of superheroes, those three are on it, and then the fourth you can debate. Like if you don't have those three on it, you're just
you don't know what you're talking
What was
about.
it?
Yeah.
Batman, Spider-Man, who?
and
Spider-Man.
Superman.
And Superman.
See, I'm not a big Superman guy.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
either.
either. But he is the original superhero. He is what
Yeah.
they all were based off. Like Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man are like the pinnacle of superhero.
Was Spider-Man before Captain America?
Now that's an interesting question. I don't know.
I thought like Captain America was from like World War II.
Well, like in terms of when they were written, or like when they
mean
appear
when
in
they're
Marvel
based?
Comics? Because when
No,
they're
no, when they were written.
no, Spider-Man was one of Stan Lee's first creations.
Really?
Yeah. Now I think Captain America may still be before him, but it's not by much.
Really?
Yeah, because the original Marvel people. Oh my God, why is my brain breaking? See, this is where like my brain doesn't. Like, I never really got the dates and shit. I just know the stuff that happens in the comics. I don't know when they were like. I got the
You know what I
original.
find weird?
I got a. Yeah, what?
Like if Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, they were all made in like let's say the 50s,
It was earlier than that, but yeah.
40s. Okay.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking like 80 years old if they follow like real life rules.
Well, that's why we have what's called your Crisis on Infinite Earths, or different storylines like I don't know, Secret
they ever
Wars.
age?
Yes, they do, like many times. But what they do is most comics. What here's a fact for you. So most comics that sell the most are issues 1 to like 20. Once you get into issue 363, many people don't want to buy it because they feel like they don't know where the story came from. They don't know what happened. So what comic books used to do is they'd have world-ending events that would reset the universes. So like, for example, in the Golden Age of comics, when they went from the Golden Age to the Silver Age, they had an event where like basically all these universes came together and all the Earths blew up and then there was one left. And that one was where the new Batman #1 came out, the new Superman #1, the Flash, the Justice League #1, all these iterations, the Justice Society of America, the Justice League of America, or like for Marvel it was the Avengers 1, X-Men 1. So that happens all the time. I mean, the new 52 just launched. Well, no, I shouldn't say just launched. This was like 10 years ago now. But they had an event called Flashpoint where the Flash went back in time, saved his mom, and when he saves his mom, it actually rewrites history that like Aquaman is bad and Wonder Woman is like leading a war against the Atlanteans and shit. So he like fights all that off, realizes it's because he saved his mom, doesn't save his mom, but when he fucking when the
Does he murder
universe
his own mom?
but no, he just stops himself from saving her. But then when he realizes this and everything comes back, because he fucked with time, it's like a fracture, so everything isn't exactly the way it was and different stuff like that. So that's when you get another Superman #1 because there's something a little bit different. Like, at the end of the day, all their origin stories and shit is always going to be the same. You're never going to have a Batman that his parents weren't killed in a fucking alley. You're never going to have Superman that wasn't from Krypton. You're never going to have Spider-Man that isn't Peter Parker, or, you know. Uncle Ben, all that shit.
Whoa.
Now, you
Miles
are
Morales.
going. Well, yes, you've had different versions of the character, but I'm saying the OG original in most of these universes, 9 times out of 10. The Ultimate Universe is a great example of that. That's where Miles Morales came from. Miles Morales came from a storyline called the Ultimate Universe, where they made new versions and new thoughts up ideas on these characters. For example, Thor had a new type of hammer. That's where the new one, Stormbreaker, comes from, is that he didn't have Mjolnir. There was no, like, whoever holds this hammer will have the power of Thor. He was just fucking Thor. There was Miles Morales, where Peter Parker died, and he took up the mantle. There was fucking Captain America was, like, old, and he was the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that. Like, there's so many things they've done that are... They also do, like, what-if stories. Like, comics is a fucking deep end, man, when you
Mosh
go
pit.
off it. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
But to answer your final question of why they're not old, it's because they 9 times out of 10, every 10 to 15 years, they
Yeah,
reset.
well, they don't have a very high shelf life.
Yeah, they reset. Yeah. That's it. Anyways,
So how much is like a, just before we cool up,
let me just make sure there's a recording and then ask me your question.
I'm just wondering, like, how much does that type of shit sell for? Like an issue 1 Spider-Man comic.
Oh my god, so much money.
Puts your baseball cards to shame, I'd say. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. Only a couple of them, though. Not like any issue 1. But, like, I'm talking, like, if you got the OG, like, Jack Kirby, Batman.
Yes, I mean, like,
fucking
fucking, like,
millions,
issue, the
millions,
first one.
Millions.
Dude,
Yeah.
like at Time Masters, have you been there before?
Yes and no. I have been in Time Masters, but I haven't, like, bought comics from them or anything. I just
I
went in there to
seen
look.
something on the wall, like in a bag, a comic book in a bag, and it was, I want to say it had over a $10,000 price tag on it.
Oh, easily, man. Easily.
It was. I can't remember the exact price.
Anything
but-
minted first edition, very similar to cards. It's very
It's all the
similar.
same kind
all-
of thing.
I
Yeah.
think if I'm a betting man, I would assume that there's a couple that are like on the high end that wouldn't baseball cards and stuff don't necessarily get to. But I do think there's probably more baseball cards or hockey cards that are at a higher average price point than comic books, because with comic books there's a severe
Yeah,
dip.
it's such a...
Like once you get to a certain issue or a certain, it falls off, similar to like a rookie card, but there's way more. There's only so many Spider-Man first editions that matter at a certain point, whereas every year you're gonna have a new Austin Matthews, a new Connor McDavid, a new, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So-
like, for Austin Matthews, like, his Young Gun card is going to be the most expensive card that he'll ever have, right? His rookie card.
No, well, like if you, like
It all
there's-
depends on the company, too, because then you have, like, SP Authentic, and those cards are super expensive,
Yeah,
right?
like if you, what are they called now? It's like I can't remember. It's like a premier card, and it has like his autograph, a piece of his jersey from his rookie year. Like those go for like thousands and thousands of dollars,
Yeah.
especially if they're in the mint condition, like you say.
crazy. Can you imagine just fucking opening up a pack on a Sunday morning, see that, you don't know what
Well,
it
when
is,
I
and
opened
you
my,
just-
when I got my Austin
Did you
Matthews
pack
card,
it?
yeah, I got it in a pack, and
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, holy fuck! And I was in the parking lot of Card Break, ran back in, and I showed Steve. He was like, holy fuck, dude!
Yeah.
It was in a box of like a blaster box,
Yeah.
8 packs. That was so sick.
So did you right then get him to like put in a case and shit for
Yeah.
you?
And then I sent it off to get graded, and it took like 8 months to get it back.
How
So
the fuck
sketchy,
do you
man.
lose a
Sketchy
grade?
shit.
What?
You said it was 9.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like evaluated on the corners,
Center, corners.
surface,
Yeah.
and edges.
Yeah.
But you open it in the parking lot of this place and got it fucking like sealed right away.
No, like I put it in like a good case, but then when he didn't order, it goes to like, I want to say it's like Oklahoma or something like that. Some weird.
You want to know what else sucks? And I know this only from the Pokemon card because it's very similar. Why they get graded. The worst part is when you take it out to like get graded. If they fuck up somehow,
That's it.
is what it is. If
Yeah.
they bend a corner or they like smudge something,
Pretty much, like, they have, like, honestly, like, you barely see, like, 10s.
10s are so rare.
10s are hard. So it's like,
9.5s are like
yeah,
the
like,
best of the best. A
9.5
10
is, like,
fucked.
pretty much pristine.
Yeah.
But, like, a 10 gives it that extra.
Like that
value,
card, the
yeah.
card Logan Paul bought for like a couple $1 million was one of the only 10 fucking pristine Pikachu Pokemon trainers. It's like this hollow card that looks really cool.
Yeah.
And then the next ones after that are all graded 10 PSA Charizards from first generation.
And I
shit,
heard that
like-
PSA is different. Like Beckett is a stricter grading system.
Yeah, it also
But-
depends on who you get graded by too.
Yeah. And I actually sold a Mike Trout rookie card. Like that was raw, like not graded, for $900, and then it got graded a 10 at PSA, and it sold for like I want to say like 4,300. Shortly after I sold it, yeah.
And that is the reason why we're doing the podcast in my basement.
Yeah.
Because Rideout can't fucking bring in the money. God damn it. Imagine let's do that. Fuck like putting our own money into the podcast. Let's go buy a bunch of Pokemon card packs and fucking like
I'm
booster
so down.
packs.
Over the bed.
Rip
so
them.
down to
And if
get
we
the Pokemon
pack
cards.
something, I'll
Dude.
agree to sell it and put it into the podcast.
Can we do that?
We could go to
do
like,
a pack
if
opening?
you want to do Pokemon, sure, but we could also go to Card Break before a show. Get 2 packs each or something. Rip them here and
No,
I mean-
we gotta go in on a box. I think.
Yeah, like
okay. That'd be
I
sick.
think we should do a box of Pokemon and a box of hockey, both,
I'm
because I
so
think
down.
both of them would be
I'm
worth
so
money.
down for that.
I actually would be down.
Yeah.
How much
Rip
is
them
a,
up,
how
rip
much
We do
them
it
is
up.
for
it?
Christmas. Let's do that for a Christmas
Fuck
special.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
let's do
You
it.
wanna do that?
Get,
Because
like-
Hags wouldn't do Secret Santa.
because for good reason. I got too much fuck. I still don't know when I'm getting my other fucking Secret Santas. It's fucked.
I
Too
got
many.
mine done.
I gotta get mine done. I really do. I gotta fucking nestle down here.
So I'll be in charge of the hockey cards. So you want to do Pokemon cards box?
I think Hags be the best one to buy the box, or I can buy it.
I don't.
really know, man.
I openly don't know
Does
that
Steve
much
sell
about it.
still Pokemon cards?
No,
No.
just sports.
Well, I can fucking do. I can.
Pokemon
hook up.
cards are different. Like it depends on what we're looking for. Like if you're doing like a box of like ones that could be really fucking rich, a box of them is probably like $2,000. to
see.
buy.
What's our price limit here? Like you can get boxes of cards for $150, or you can get them for like you said, like
Thousands.
Fucking-
yeah,
That's the reason why they're all breaks, because nobody can afford to buy
Exactly.
the actual boxes.
exactly.
Yeah,
but if it's
it's
between
fucked.
4 of us, that's not bad. Like if we got like a $300 box or something.
I'd think about it. We price it up. I'm down to
Yeah,
do
okay.
something, whether it's
Yeah.
on the high end.
Yeah,
or low
I'd
end.
probably
Yeah.
I'd rather just do like a hockey box instead, and like
Yeah,
get,
I
like,
don't
a
care
good-
much for Pokemon.
instead-
We
and get and do like a good one instead of doing like fucking 2 shit ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the other thing is
Like, why would like I'd rather do like $300 box of hockey cards,
so can
or
I
instead
be,
of doing 2 150s.
I think Pokemon
Oh, for
cards are
sure.
worth a lot more money.
So here's the thing. Can I be real with you? Pokemon cards are worth a lot more money. And number 2, if you want to talk about podcasts and like people watching it, there's just a million TikTok and YouTube accounts that are just people doing
yeah,
pack
I
openings.
see them all the time on TikTok.
Like
Yeah.
no one, with all due respect to the hockey culture, I love it. I fucking live and breathe it. Not many fucking buys getting 50,000 views opening fucking.
I'm down to do both.
I am
just
down
think
to
we
do
should
both. I just think
Yeah,
if we gotta
okay.
do. If you want to get a couple of views in this bitch, we gotta do Pokemon.
Pokemon cards are sick too, like the hologram. And
Oh,
shit. They're
holographic.
fucking- They're
Fucking
cool.
get me horny.
see, if I pulled the Pokemon card and it was $1 million card, I would know by
You,
looking at it.
that's like me. I wouldn't know the difference.
Well, we can
Yeah.
look it up. pretty
Yeah,
easily.
like that's what I'm thinking is. So we
Yeah.
just do a little bit of research.
But whereas if
beforehand.
you pull out a card and it has Connor McDavid's autograph on it, you're like, holy fuck! I just
anything
made
fucking shiny,
thousands of
then you
bucks.
just
Yeah.
put it in like a thing, and then we'll look it up after.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and then we'll do like an unveiling, and we think we got like millions. We're like, what if this?
We get, like,
it's
20
like a
bucks
shiny
back.
shit card that like is so common, and we're like, but boy, it's so fucking shiny. Like, what if it?
I can see through it, boys.
It's that fucking good. Anyways, this has been the Second Round Podcast. As always, it's me, Hags. To my right is Stevie Rideout. Not always. Josh George. Josh George.
Shit.
Pretty close to always. And Zach Clark. You can count on him.
Except for when he moves away.
Yeah, that's true. Literally the reason we haven't been doing this for years. We could be on episode 300, but
You fucked us.
We're on
fucked
9.
us.
9, is it?
We're on 9 of the rebrand. I don't know. How many episodes do you think we had before?
Like 50.
At least.
No, man,
Longer than
never
that.
Did we?
Like 80 maybe.
Dude, we were running 2 a week at one point.
Yeah, that was before my time.
Can you get them anywhere now?
No,
I'd love to
no,
listen to
Fuck
them.
no,
I
no,
love
hope
no,
not.
no.
I
I have
remember
a
that time you
couple.
guys were playing golf. You hate that episode.
What?
You were playing golf and you hated that episode.
Playing golf.
On the PS4.
Oh yeah, we were playing golf while playing because we were doing it on the. This was towards the end of the "You Moved Away" era, and we were doing it through the PlayStation Party to make it easier for me. And we were playing PGA while we were doing it.
I remember
and
that.
it was
Yeah.
fucking abysmal.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just silence.
Peace.
yeah, peace.
See ya.